Again and again, I would try to win my stepkid over. I followed all the usual step parenting advice: show an interest in their interests, take it slow, try not to take their rejection personally. And nada. Zilch, nothing. I started getting desperate. I thought I could get her to like me if I acted differently. So I acted differently, which also didn't work. So then I acted differently. Still nothing. I started dreading visitation weeks because I knew that meant I'd be second guessing every single thing I said, every conversation taking place on eggshells. I felt awkward and inhibited around my stepkid. I'd bite my tongue all day, and then at night I'd lie awake replaying every mistake I made and wondering how I could fix it the next day. No matter what I tried, my stepkid kept rejecting me, and every rejection chipped more of my self-esteem into basically sawdust. Because of a 10-year-old kid, my friends. So, a few lessons from this I would love to pass along and hopefully save you from a similar level of burnout. Number one, that step parenting advice tends to gloss over the part about how it can take years for you and your stepkid to feel comfortable around each other. Number two, typical step parenting advice doesn't apply when the ex is high conflict because those dynamics can seriously mess up the normal blending process. Number three, your stepkid not liking you really isn't personal, and them rejecting you typically means they're not ready for a relationship with you yet. And that's because of what they're going through, not because of you. Even if you were Mary Poppins, your stepkid would probably find some reason not to like you if they're determined enough. In other words, you can probably stop walking on eggshells and go back to being yourself. So go ahead and give your stepkid some space and give yourself some space too. You'll both feel better for it. Remember, it takes 5 to 7 years to blend a family. You've got all the time in the world to figure out the step-parent-stepkid relationship along the way. In the meantime, I have a blog that might help that I will link in the show notes called Why Does My Stepkid Hate Me? 6 Reasons Why Stepkids Reject Stepparents.